fam, what's up, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another live swatching video. Today I am so jazzed. We are doing the SHAYLA, Makeup by SHAYLA, and ColourPop collaboration. Look how beautiful this PR packaging is, by the way. Like, I'm a huge, ginormous fan of SHAYLA, so I'm really excited for this collection. I'm actually really hoping that it turns into multiple collections with ColourPop. That's something I'd really like to see because I adore her. In this collection, we have a beautiful eyeshadow palette called Perception. These are the shades here, and it just makes my heart sing. I love seeing all this color. I love what she chose for this palette. I think it's beautiful. Of course, we're going to try it on the lids and see how it really looks, but just looking at it here, it's gorgeous. By the way, this collection launches on the 27th. There are also 3 Luxe lipsticks in this collection, and then we also have 2 loose powder highlighters. So let's get started. I think I'm going to first start with the lip colors, just because that's easiest. We'll jump into the highlighters, and then we will end with the eyeshadows, which I am so excited to try because they look gorgeous. Okay, real quick before we get started, I do just want to give you guys a huge thank you. My Shea Butter squad is just the best that there is. You guys are so sweet and so supportive. My last video that I uploaded was a little emotional for me, and I was clearly feeling a little beat up. And I had so many of you guys leave me such nice supportive comments, and you were all so sweet. Basically, I just want to say thank you guys. Your comments meant the world to me, and it really helped me. So let's first start with the lips, as I think that will be easiest. I'm going to start with the shade Quickie, which just looks like ideal, honestly. I love these peachy, kind of, I don't want to say dull, but it's not too, like, vibrant of a nude. That's how it looks in the tube anyway. Let's see. Ooh, I love this nude. I love this nude. To me, this is like the perfect peachy nude because it's not too bright and it's not too corally. When I think of peachy nude, this is what I would think of. That's exactly what it looks like. It's simple, it's fun, it's nothing we haven't seen before, but it's still so pretty, and it's something you could just keep in your bag. The next shade we're trying is called Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it literally makes you go, ooh. I love this. I'll be honest, when I first applied it, I was like, crap, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And now that it's fully applied, I love it. I can see myself wearing this, and all of us, a bunch of times this summer. And the last shade we're gonna try is called Come On, Sis. Okay, this is my favorite. This is the lip color that I didn't even know I needed, and now that it's in my lips and on my face, I know that I needed it. It is so just rich and beautiful, but mild and toned down. I feel comfortable in it. I would just throw this lipstick on, just like I have on today. Just mascara, just this lipstick, and I think it is gorgeous. Alright, so we're done with the lips. Now let's get into the highlighters. I am so excited about these because I love these personally. These are the ColourPop Loose Powder Highlighters, duh. She came out with 2 shades in here. So we have Boomin', which is this really pretty light gold. And then we also have Pose, which is a little bit more of a coppery, reminds me of like a penny, like a really beautiful, clean, shiny penny. Now, of course, I always want to remind you guys that this will look different on all of us. No matter what your skin tone is, it might be different. If you're more fair to deep skin, you know, it's going to change. It's going to be probably a little bit better suited for women and men of color. So let's first start with Boomin', which is this beautiful light gold. Now, just my first impression looking at this, I think it's going to be a little too deep for my skin, which is completely fine. We have enough vanilla milk shaded highlighters out there. It's totally fine if she came out with highlighters that are really just for deeper skin tones, medium to deep skin tones. I think we all know the makeup world and retailers are oversaturated with vanilla, white, frosted highlighters, and I think it's really awesome and appropriate if she designed highlighters that are really meant to be used by women of color, men of color. So I'm just letting you guys know, this might not match me. Oh, but look at that! But look at that glow! Oh my god, this looks like liquid gold right now. That packs a punch. I don't even care if this doesn't match me. Look at that shine. Like, I can't believe it. As you'll see, it looks gorgeous in the light. Like, that is shining, that is liquid gold. But when I turn away from the light and a little more into the shadow, you can see it does add a little bit of darkness to my face, which wouldn't be best for my skin tone. I challenge you guys to use these on the eyes. Use them wet, add a little water, and you will literally have liquid gold on your eyelid. Put it in the middle of a lip color, like I'll do it right now. Take a little bit on your finger. Look at that. I mean, how magical is that? I literally have a gold foiled gloss. I'm going to get real ballsy real quick. I know we're in the middle of this highlighter, but I want to put a little topper on top of this because I'm getting real inspired right now. I think that is awesome. They're just fun to play with. That's all I'm saying. If it doesn't fit your skin tone, that's fine. I challenge you to use it in a different way because it's too beautiful to not own. Oh my gosh. Hallelujah. Look at that beautiful lip it just created. That is gorgeous. I am leaving this on until we come back. Oh, I just realized we didn't really try on the lip topper. It's just a really light kind of peachy, not even peachy, just a sparkly lip shade. So I don't think you'd really even notice it if we live swatched it. I'm leaving this lip color on because I feel amazing in this. Okay, let's try the next shade. The other shade is called Pose, and now this one, again, I know is probably going to be a little too deep on me, but if it's as glowy as this one, heaven. And you mark my words, I'm using this on my lips, on my eyes, on my body. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that glow. That is a serious glow. It is so pretty, but again, as you can see, this is the problem that I would get, or anyone who's, let's be honest, white. You will get this problem, but again, that's okay. We ourselves have enough highlighters out there, and I'm not trying to, I hope you guys know, I'm not trying to sound like that super woke girl and all that, but it's true. We have more than enough highlighters, so I think it's awesome that Shayla came out with these highlighters that are more designed for people of color. I will use it, again, on the lips, on the eyes, whatever. You can mix this into nail polish, mix it into your top coat. What I think would be really cool is if you did like white nails, take a little top coat and a little bit of this and do like an ombre tip, like a rose gold tips or center, what have you. You can do so much with these loose pigments. I'm going to kind of dust this off because it's going to distract me throughout the video. Okay, are you guys ready for some serious fun? This is my favorite part when we live swatch the eyeshadows. It is my favorite part, it is the longest part, and it is the hardest part, but I have the most fun at this part. So we're going to try each shade on the eyes today. I believe there's about 16 shades in this palette. So saddle up, get a drink, get some snacks. Okay, so I've zoomed my camera in so you guys can see the colors a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you don't mind, I think I actually want to go downwards with these to kind of stay with the color families instead of across. I hope you don't mind. I think it'll flow a little bit easier for me on my lids anyway. So we're first going to take the shade Unbothered, and I'm taking this with the E60 brush from Sigma. Ooh. So there is Unbothered. It's very, very simple. It's just a shimmery, almost pinky yellow cream color. It is like a metallic, so I think if we were to wet a brush and use it, it would show a little bit more. I'm applying it with a damp brush real quick to see what that looks like. That definitely makes it pop a whole lot more. So there you have the shade Unbothered. Very simple, nothing to write home about, and nothing super unique, but it does add to the palette. I do think it's really pretty. The next shade we're trying is called Spill the Tea. Right there, looks like a beautiful rose gold. Ooh, I love this color. See, this is what I wish brands would see, and I realize not everybody likes a lot of color, but I also think it's fair to say that our market is oversaturated with really boring eyeshadow palettes, and honestly, if you have one, you have them all. That's how I feel. And so I wish some companies would see that you can do something neutral and you can have some neutral options, but you can throw in some color. Like, this has so much color. If I was traveling or anything, this would have every shade I would want, you know, in it, in the palette, because I don't know if I'm going to want a neutral look or if I'm going to want, you know, a more colorful, fun look. That's what I see, like, when I see this palette. I see options. So here we have Spill the Tea. Again, it's just a beautiful rose gold. It's nothing we haven't seen before, but I think that's okay. It doesn't have to be colors we've never seen before. I'm really looking for like a mixture of colors we haven't seen before, and that's what I get with this palette. I love this color though. This is just a great everyday rose gold. I also love colors like this. You guys know I say this every time because it looks like just normal, like it's just one regular eyeshadow, but when you turn, it gives you an instant smoky eye. You get instant depth because of the metallic and the reflection of the shadow, but you're in the light and it just looks bright and fun, but when you turn, you get that depth. You can see that pop of almost like a coral. I love it so much. The next shade we're going to try is called Strut and Slay. Oh, it's a little richer than the previous one. A little more copper. Love this color. So rich. Isn't that lovely? Perfect for summer. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. And then next we're going to try the shade Revenge, which is a matte shadow. Oh, yes. I love these warm tones. I know. It's like everyone loves warm tones, but like, how can you not? And don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of cool tone lovers out there. I feel you. I don't forget about you, my cool tone babies, but I can't help but love a warm tone. Great for transitions, great all over the lid if you really want a bright, warm, smoky eye. I love it. I love these colors. That's no surprise. I know you guys know I love warm tones, but this is just beautiful. I love that it's matte. I don't want to say it's nothing we haven't seen before because this one is like extra. It is loud. It is in your face. It is gorgeous. I love it. Huge thumbs up so far. The next shade we're gonna try is called TF, and I hope that means the fuck. I know I'm trying not to swear on my channel anymore, but I really like that saying, so that would be amazing. Ooh, this looks pigmented. I swear to you, I'm not trying to love them all, but I just love color, and this is just giving me color, color, color. This would be another shadow. Now, I'm applying it dry. I use a dry brush, you know, cleansing technique in between. If you were to apply this wet, it would be 10 times more magical. Oh my goodness, the vibrancy. I love this color. This is another one of those awesome metallics that when you turn, it looks like a smoky eye, and then you're back in the light, bam, beautiful. Back this way, ooh, smoky, what you got going on? Nothing, just one shadow glam, that's what I'm about. The next shade we're gonna try is called Diva. I really like Diva. So far, I cannot figure out what shade is my favorite. I keep just falling in love with every color. I would say it's like a bronze, but there's this definite orange coppery undertone to it that just makes it really vibrant. With a dry brush, no primer on my lid. That is so pigmented, and honestly, I'm not surprised. ColourPop shadows are always really, really pigmented. I just think that's beautiful. I don't have anything to say about it. It's just gorgeous. The next shade we're going to try is called Culture. I love these medium tone browns, and it looks, again, super warm. A lot of warm tones in this palette, but we have some cool ones coming right up. Oh, I was expecting that to be more brown, but it's actually not. When you get it on the lid, it is definitely warm, like a light terracotta. Almost peachy. I love this. I love colors like this, just like this, all over the lid with some lashes. You could smudge in some brown eyeliner or black eyeliner, whatever you wanted. It just is a nice way to just like warm up your complexion really quickly. Give you a nice color on the eye, but it's super duper easy. It'll match nicely with these peachy nude lipsticks that we have in this collection. Super pretty, and again, you can just use it as a transition shade if you didn't want to wear it all over the lid. The next shade we're going to try is called Thick, and this is actually an orange. This is going to be a bright, fun orange. And it is a matte as well. Oh yes, that is orange, 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 orange. Look at that. This will be so fun this summer. It is so pigmented. So super duper orange. Look at that. That is vibrant as hell. Ooh, that is Cheetos orange on my lid, and I love it. I ain't mad at it. I really, really like it. I know not everyone will feel super comfortable wearing orange on their lids, but again, you can use it subtly. You can use it to blend with all types of things. It's also a really good palette if you want to start playing around with more colorful looks, like more, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Just more abstract, fun, creative makeup. It's a great way to get a bunch of colors for a more affordable price. Of course, it's not like drugstore price, but for the quality you get, it is worth it. It is 100 times over worth it. I love it. So next we're bouncing over to the cooler tones. So I also want to point that out. I really love how these were arranged. And of course, you can use them like across whatever way. I really liked how they are downwards because we had this really pretty rose goldy almost row. We had these more orange and yellow rows. Then we're going to get into these more obscure shades, and they're very cool toned on this side, so it is organized really nicely. I just like little touches like that. I think it matters. I know it's small, but I love a nice organization of color in a palette. This shade is called Titus. That's a nice steely gray. A little bit of shimmer. Again, if we were using an eyeshadow base or a wet brush, I think it would apply a lot better. This one's not applying as easily without a tacky base, which honestly it shouldn't. It's just a dry powder, so whenever they do apply nicely without a base, I'm always really impressed. I'm getting a lot of fallout because I'm really trying to get that to show up. So I actually think I might dampen my brush a bit so we can get a little bit of a closer look at the shade. Just that little bit of makeup setting spray is really making it show up better. Just a nice steely gray. Ugh, I love this color. I am like crazy about these gray toned eyeshadows, and I hardly ever use them, and I don't know what's wrong with me because right now it is satisfying me so much. It's just so nice to have something like close to black all over the eye that isn't black. It's like not that dark, but it appears to be that dark. It's a trickery shadow, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that there's a bit of shimmer in there, but it's not overpowering. It's not making it like that awkward, cheap gray metallic. Sometimes I think gray metallics can look a little cheap. This looks luxe, classy, elegant, mommy likey. And with this lip color, are you kidding me? Beautiful. Love it. The next shade we're going to try is called IE. I love me some greens, so I have high hopes for this one. What is that, like a sage, or would you call that more of a forest? Let me get a little more. Ah, my goodness. That is so beautiful. It's crazy. It's kind of got like a forest green undertone, but there's definitely this grass green foil or metallic in it, and it's just kind of different. I could see it being really deep and dark if you used it over like a black base, but if you just apply it like this with a wet brush, it is amazing. I love this color. Again, I'm sorry for the bad swatch, but I think that is a beautiful green. I love my green. I'm pretty sure I can say that I do not have a green that looks exactly like this. So to me, this would be one of the standout, more unique shades of the palette. I love it. The next shade we have here is called Sassy, and Sassy looks like that shadow we see a lot in palettes where it looks kind of foresty green and then it looks red at other angles. So let's pop it on and see if it's like that. You know, MAC has one. Too Faced happens to use these shades a lot in their palettes. At least they used to in their older palettes. Yeah, it's pretty much that standard kind of red, brown, green. Awesome shade. I love these shades, by the way. I'm never mad when I see one in a palette because I know I will use it because I love them. It's just gorgeous. You can't ever be mad when people use this color. I know it's not unique. Brands use this a lot in palettes, but like, I see why, you know what I mean? It's so beautiful. I absolutely love this color. And anywhere you turn, it looks different. It's just gorgeous. The next shade we're popping on is called Played Out, and this looks like a nice matte espresso brown. Oh yes, I love a pigmented matte shade. This is gorgeous. See, and this is why I kept saying that this palette kind of has everything I personally would want in it. It's got the fun colors, it's got the smoky colors such as this one and the gray. It's got a purple, a blue, a green, some oranges, some rose golds. It's not only a great palette for every day, but it's a great palette just to have fun with. This is so, so cool toned. Almost to the point of where I'm blending it out, it's almost starting to look like a deep, deep plum. Not only is it an espresso, but I think there's some underlying plum tones in there. Because as I'm fading it out towards the edges, it just looks a little plummy, doesn't it? It's gorgeous. I am a huge fan of these types of colors. Love it. Okay, this next shade is what I've been dying to get to, and of course it was at the end. This is called Stallion, and it is like a deep, 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 deep blue with some blue glitter in there, maybe even some purple. I'm interested to see how it goes on. Does it go on black with glitter? Does the glitter not apply? I don't know. I'm excited for this one though. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This is so... It's definitely a deep, deep, deep navy. And the sparkle is showing through. I love this. This one's hard to apply, I'll be honest. It's hard to apply without a transition shade and a base and all that. But I love that it's not just black with blue glitter. Like, it is actually a deep navy. Love, love, love. The next shade we have here is called 14. Kind of reminds me of like a denim blue. Not denim. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's that color of jeans that it's reminding me of. Oh, never mind. That is a beautiful cobalt. Goodness gracious. That is rich. Wow, 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 wow. Whoo! That is a blue. I love this blue. Isn't that gorgeous? This is ocean water blue. It's bright, yet it's deep. It does have, yeah, kind of like a chromey finish. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I love this so much. Beautiful. We're getting down to the very last two. The next one is called September. Oh, she's gorgeous. Whoa! That is way brighter than I was expecting. How would you describe that? Like an orchid? You guys, I say it every time. You know I'm not good at describing colors. I get it wrong more often than not. But there's so many shades these days. It's gorgeous though, whatever it is. Like an orchid magenta. It's very jewel toned. I think of like a jewel when I see this color. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. The last but not least shade is actually called Shade. And it's this, like a burgundy, like a really cool toned burgundy with a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm actually just going to apply this one straight to this lid because I don't feel like removing this one more time. Oh, that's deep. Wow. It's definitely more matte, and I see a little bit of the glitter transferring onto the lid, but not a whole lot. I will say that I think if you're going to use this one, you're just going to straight up see probably the matte burgundy and not much of the glitter unless you used maybe a really, really tacky base. But I don't see the glitter sticking too much. It's kind of there, but kind of not, you know? Still a beautiful crease color though, or if you like your real smoky lids like me, you might like this all over the lid. Ooh, I love it! Don't mind all this fallout mess on my eye. Oh my god, I just made that worse. Now I look like I have a black eye. It's beautiful. Beautiful burgundy. I would love to do this like all over the lid. This one in the crease. I love this palette, you guys. I'm sure you can already tell. I absolutely adored this palette. It is fantastic. I don't think you would regret it at all. Like I said, it's great for everything. It's great for every day. It's great for nights out, and it's great for when you want to play around and experiment with a fun smoky eye. blues, purples, greens. Oh my, it's got everything in it. Huge congratulations to Shayla. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I love her collection. It's been one of my favorite collections since Dream Street to come out for sure. I love, again, the packaging, everything. Everything is so gorgeous and unique, and definitely it looks like Shayla, doesn't it? Like the colors, the packaging, the choices, even like the design, it looks like Shayla when you see it, which I think is awesome. And I really hope to see another collection between you and ColourPop. I think that you're amazing. I know she won't see this, but she's been one of my favorites for a long, long time, and I really look up to her, so I'm just really excited for her in this collaboration, and I can't wait to see what else she does next, and I hope it's something else with ColourPop again, because I would be so, so excited. Thank you guys for watching my video today. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you're going to be picking up anything from the Makeup by Shayla ColourPop collab. I'm very interested, of course. I will list everything I used in the bottom box down below, and don't forget that it launches today. So thank you guys for watching. I love you so much, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!